Hey Magic fans, welcome back. This is your captain speaking here on Capnclydes MTG. We're back with some more box openings, Wild of Eldraine draft boxes, where we open magic packs and do laundry in the background. If you guys can hear my laundry machine, which I can hear in the background annoying me. But whatever, life happens, right? And at the same time, we have to open magic packs. So, don't forget, comment, like, subscribe. Put some stuff down below. Helps get everything going. That was a very uneventful pack. Help keep the channel sponsor free by just subscribing up for free. Hey, I'm a poet and I didn't know it. So, last box opening. Not gonna lie, seemed really good. Not as good as I thought. I mean, it was still fantastic by any stretch of the imagination. No, there's the first mythic. By any stretch of the imagination, I'd take a box opening like that any day of the week. However, was not quite as big as I thought it was. And that's fine. It is what it is. It was still a good box opening, and we're just going to leave it at that. So, there. How about that? Nah. Oh, mythic number 2 already. So, and with that being said, I want to talk to you guys about my little theory, my whipping out the tinfoil hat, so hear me out. I talk about this during every box opening series, and it just seems to be true every time. If you don't think so, you can comment down below. I might not respond because it's... For me, if you watched every box opening, God, my cards are going everywhere. There's just too much evidence to support it. But like, we talk a lot about box mapping, where they make sure every box has a certain number of X, Y, Z, so forth and so on. I think it goes as far as case mapping, where every case will have, for example, 2 bad boxes, 2 medium boxes, and 2 really good boxes that at the end of the day will average out to a average. Oh, very nice. Charmed. Actually, I'm not that fond of that art. A little too, I don't know, I don't like that. No offense to the artist. I want more detail than that. If it's got to be like that, make it anime. Anyway, like I was saying, box mapping. You get 2 that aren't good, 2 that are medium, 2 that are above average by far. First foil rare. And I think that is by design, to kind of make sure everybody gets an even shake. And that kind of includes the inserts as well, which we all know they put those wherever they want. But anyway, and I think the reason for that is it really drags people in. It's easy for someone to open a bad box and be like, damn, that box sucks, I'll just get another one. And then buy another one, mythic number 4, sweet. Get a mediocre, even box and feel good about getting enough money out of the box that it was worth their investment, so they feel okay buying another one. And even better than that is opening a box and getting back your money plus some and being like, wow, I want another box. So it doesn't really matter which box you open. You kind of, Kindred Discovery, very nice, mythic number 5. So it doesn't matter which one of those boxes you open. At the end of the day, I think we've been hardwired to just be okay opening another box at some point in time. And all it takes is to open a good box once for someone for someone to open, I think, 10 more boxes. Because that dopamine hit of opening those sweet boxes is really hard to get away from. And people really like it. You'll see people open boxes on Whatnot and other channels and what have you, and hitting those big hits. They are very dopamine-y. Mythic, second foil rare. And a Goblin Bombardment, 3 rare pack. Look at that. I mean, I get that way too, right? If you watched when I opened my Lord of the Rings collector boxes, I hit a Surge foil, the most expensive Surge foil at the time, and I was so stoked to hit that. And I hit it early. I think I hit it box 2. It made me pray I'd hit something like that again in the other 4 boxes. Obviously, I didn't because those are very rare inserts. Ooh, an Omniscience. Oh my God, look how pretty that is. That anime art. Oh, God, it's so nice. Here, you scoot over. We're getting a lot of mythics in this box. So, like, you know, I have another set of boxes for Lord of the Rings, and my thought process is, you know, I could just go ahead and open this one. Felt funny. Maybe I'll get a ring in this one. I don't mean the one ring. I mean just the regular rings, the regular soul rings, right? I mean, selling for $300-$400. Some of them up to thousands. Like, and even I had to fight that urge to open those boxes because there was no real point to me doing it other than just chasing that one special card, which is kind of sort of what I'm doing here, but I'm also opening them to do the box value for the channel, plus I collect, so I want to get the cards myself, so what better way than buying singles and to crack some boxes, make videos out of it, and all that good jazz. Anyway, so it's even hard for me to fight off that temptation of cracking those packs. And I'm really thinking about putting that, third full rare, putting that whole 6-box case of Lord of the Rings on eBay and just selling it off before I do something ridiculous like cracking it. And not that I wouldn't get good stuff out of it, I'm sure I would, but it's just not what I need to do with it. So, and I've never had more temptation to crack extra collector boxes than with Lord of the Rings, and I can recognize that on several levels. And maybe you guys can too with my dilemma, which is why I may need to sell it and just be okay with it, take a little bit of profit on it or break even, and just be done with it. Hey, sneak attack, another mythic, very nice. It may be the best thing for me to do. Plus, it'll help get some more boxes for the box opening on the channel and all that good shenanigans for you guys. So, I like that picture. It's a good picture. But anyway, so that's part of it. So I don't think we just, long story short, and back out of the rabbit hole, you know, back onto the mainland and the road I was traveling on. I don't think that we just, there's not just box mapping. I think there's case mapping as well, to a large part and large degree of what goes into a case of cards on the print run. And there's nothing bigger than a case, as far as I know. Now, there may be, and I know in the past they've put some things in bigger than cases, like some collector boxes sometimes come in a master case, where it's 3 boxes of 6, and yada, yada, yada. And that can be a thing as well. And if I had to guess, hey, our first Agatha's Cauldron, sweet. That's another good hit from the box. That's $20. Wow, this box is just bonkers. I think those have tracking as well. I mean, they've admitted it to some degree. I'm just going to be honest with you, because they tell you what the odds of getting something are. They're basically telling you that, you know, it's track printed, so if it's 1 in 50 or whatever, they figure out how many boxes go into, or how many packs go into the box, how many boxes go into the case, and go out from there on how often that card should be there. And if you remember, those numbers are pretty legit close, which means they do have some way of doing it, even on a large, grander scale. Ooh, nice waist knot. Regular rare. All right, so we're at the last pack. Tinfoil hat coming off. I got to do some card sorting. Last pack. See how we do. We're at 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're at 8 mythics already. I thought 6 to 7 would be the limit. We're up to 8. This average is getting higher and higher per box. And again, maybe these are the good boxes I talked about from the track printing. Oh, I see a good foil. Oh, it's an oppression. I'll call it depression. Anyway, I already opened one of these. So, I mean, but still, that's the 4th foil rare. It's not something we normally get either. So, man, I was really hoping I'd be a foil mythic in this. That'd have been so juicy. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate it. Time to go do some math. Till next time, be kind. Hope to see you tomorrow. And maybe someday across from the game table. Later, player. Man, one of these days, someone's going to lock me up for all these conspiracy theories.